basic short story is that YouTube deleted my channel because they believed I was making content with the intent to sell, I don't know, illicit services or illegal services. That's the word.
It's your boy Mosa from the Homies Hub. I'm going to make this quick. You guys already know what you got to do. Like, subscribe, comment on the channel. Make sure that you guys join the Homies Hub community. You guys know that we have the Homies app. Join now and get a free membership if you are a bug tester for up to 3 months. You know what it is. Hit the like button. All links are in the description. And if you like content like this, $, Homies Hub. Let's get it. All right, so Giamo has officially made the statement as to why his channel was deleted and what was reviewed by YouTube. Shout out to Gamo. He was the person that was able to interview Giamo and actually get him to say exactly what the reason was. Now, I'm assuming that this interview took place in Cartagena. They're in Colombia currently, enjoying the weather. Shout out to those two brothers. So Giamo made it very clear as to what we all had basically speculated the issue was.
Now, the reason why that happened, I do believe if the whole Floyd situation had not happened, I think I would still have the channel. I think they were really I think they were getting, I don't want to say flashback, but they were getting they were trying to make some strong moves.
Giamo had links to certain types of content and websites off of YouTube that YouTube ultimately believed that he was trying to elicit some kind of matchmaking, quote unquote, using the YouTube's platform. Now, Giamo believes this was really just their excuse. And really the truth is that they've been trying to clean up the travel space due to Floyd's situation, in which Brazil has labeled the Passport Bro movement a criminal organization. Now, with that being said, YouTube is definitely doing cleanup. They're checking links and they're making sure that you are not leading people to services that they would deem illegal. Now, everybody currently is in panic mode right now because what it looks like YouTube is doing is YouTube is basically finding any reason to clip your channel, really just an attempt to clean up, right? So their attempt is to clean up the entirety of the YouTube space by basically clipping channels and finding things that might look suspect or weird, even if it's incorrect. Now, I did hear this from a couple creators that some of their off-platform things are being misrepresented. And due to this, YouTube is really just clipping your channel and you have to go through the entire process of having to get your channel reinstated. Now, Giamo did not say much about whether he would try to apply to get his channel back. He basically just let us know that he'd be moving on to other platforms and he's not looking back, but he's looking forward. He's going to keep making content and he's not going to stop making content because of this. Now, I think it's interesting, and best of luck to Giamo, of course, but I think it's interesting to see how quickly YouTube is reacting to things like this. And, you know, like people have been saying, when it comes to just content creators, YouTube looks like they're paying special attention to Black content creators. Giamo is a big YouTuber, over 80,000 subs that he lost. Same thing with Skylar, over 80,000 subs that were lost, right? That's 160,000 subs in total that are now gone. And even though they are not, you know, the biggest YouTubers compared to Pro Life Travels and Vitali, YouTube definitely knows of these guys, but they're just intentionally choosing not to clip their channels. Maybe because the activities and the things they do in their content is not deemed illegal, even if a country deems it as being illegal. So I think what it comes down to is kind of what we all figured. If you are a travel bro and you are entertaining certain kinds of content or speaking on certain types of content, or might even look like you are promoting certain kinds of links, they can and will clip your channel. And it's really up to their interpretation of what your channel looks like or whatever might be going on in your exterior links can get your channel clipped. And I think it's an interesting conversation now, because is it more so that YouTube does not want us promoting links outside of YouTube, or is it more so really just no, It's what you're promoting. It's what you're pushing. It's what you actually have going on. Now, how do I feel about this as it pertains to the Homies Hub? Like I've said on live stream before, I've already faced a time where my channel was at 2 strikes, about to get to 3 strikes. So I've always consciously, mentally made a pivot that I would need to build a platform that I could have my most tightest subscribers, the ones that really rock with the Homies Hub, to really be a part of. And now that we have the Homies app, I basically plan to keep growing the app no matter what. That's a platform where I could create content freely. It's a place where I can build my community, and it feels just like a social media app. So, the Homies app is the focus. Obviously, we would be upset if we were to lose the channel, but it really wouldn't stop our momentum. And truth be told, I don't really think we have a reason to lose our channel. We don't really promote mongering. We don't necessarily push links to that kind of stuff either. Not even content on the Homies Hub website really looks like that. Everything is pretty just clean, behind the scenes breakdowns on things. So I think our channel should be okay, even if it was to get, like reviewed or temporarily suspended. I think, the channel would be okay. Um, Ultimately, I've never identified or self-proclaimed myself a passport bro, but I don't really run away from the title as it pertains to black men traveling. But if it's going to be in, or how it pertains to, what people are doing overseas and being a criminal, absolutely we're going to distance ourselves from that. I think that's a whole nother video topic that I can do about how a lot of people are going to need to start distancing themselves from that topic. I think people are going to need to start to distance themselves from YouTubers and certain types of stuff in particular, because YouTube's not having it and trying to do super cleanup. They're paying special attention to what's going on in the space, right? Obviously, it doesn't make it better when you have other YouTubers attacking YouTubers and trying to expose them and things like that, but it kind of just is the nature of the game, right? So I do anticipate things can get nasty for a couple creators. I do think we could see more channels gone. You guys already know what you guys got to do. Make sure you jump in the Discord, join the community, like and subscribe to the channel, right? And make sure that you guys sign up and join the Homies app. You guys know exactly, where I am and where we're going to be when it comes to this community. I appreciate all of you guys for watching. Shout out to Giamo. I wish him the best on his journey, and let's see if he does reappear on YouTube or not. But it's your boy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.